Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Don't forget, if you like the video, click on like and subscribe and talk about it on chat lines, wherever it is your social media activities, and help us to grow and help more people. I'll talk to you soon.
Emily says, thank you so much for answering. I appreciate it. My thoughts make me so upset and drive me insane. No, we all have a little crazy in us, and you should understand that this is a malfunction. This got nothing to do with your identity, it's got nothing to do with anything. It's an apparatus that is doing its thing because brain doesn't know what it's doing, it just guesses things. It has certain amount of information that seep through its consciousness, the consciousness, through becoming aware of what is happening in the world, what exists in the world. Different lifestyles, different products, different technologies, all this information through mediums of different kind, internet, publications, TV, discussions, images, all have seeped through, found their way into the consciousness. And the job of the brain is to pick up things from the consciousness with all these information, relevant or irrelevant to you. They're there, so your brain has become aware of it, and then it picks it up and makes into thoughts. That means nothing. It just means that it's a manufacturing plant for making thoughts. That's what it is. But whenever a thought shows up, you think it has any meaning to you and it's pertaining you, and it must have a message, because you think your brain is your leader, your teacher, your secret, knowledgeable wizard. No, it's a bloody apparatus that has malfunctions like any other part of you, any other animal or any other mammal. Their mistakes, malfunctions, any other machine. It's an electrical system. And all electrical systems at one point or another, the ones we make usually don't sometimes make any malfunctions, but the brain does malfunction. It's all signals and neurons, and there's so many things that happen in there that very easily they glitch. That's why we become crazy sometimes. We do stupid things, hallucinations and all that. A simple way of saying it is like SSS, stuck sound syndrome. Sometimes you have a song looping in your head constantly, you can't get rid of it. You're aware that this is a malfunction. But when a thought you can't get rid of it, you say, oh, it must mean something. No, it's also same as that. This malfunction is looping. It has lost its way of automatic adjustment to shut down and go on. In people who don't have OCD or this glitch, when an intrusive thought shows up, they say, oh, that's nasty. And then boom, shuts down and they go on, focus on what they're doing. In people with OCD, and I had lots of kind of them, all kind of OCDs I've had. People like with OCD, when the intrusive thought shows up, the caudate nucleus doesn't shut it down automatically. So it lingers. And then because you're a perfectionist and you're of very high intelligence, most people with OCD have higher than average intelligence. They data hunt. They go into finding more. They go into the rabbit hole. They're very brave. They want to go and defeat it and destroy it, find out what it is. And all that perfectionism brings too much attention to this non-issue. It's like you passing by, somebody spits out some profanity about you or about your mother. And some people say, oh, idiot, pass by. Some people say, oh, what did you say? They go into, like, this is how we are in the thought process. We overreact to thought as if it means something, as if it has a power to overpower us. Or we got to deal with it. We got to show it who the boss is. We got to fight with it. We're a little bit overly geared, and usually our fight and flight sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system is overactive. So we overreact to almost everything. So OCD is part of that. So you got to learn all these things and then be at peace with it. So, okay, shit comes to my head. Okay, I don't pay attention to it. It'll have no attention. And when anything has no attention, doesn't get attention from you, it usually dissipates, disappears, it goes about its own business. That's how you deal with it. Don't be sensitive about it. It's a thought. It's in virtual world. Has no power, has no actuality, because the real power is with you, and that is your power, your ability to live your life by your vetoes and choices. I don't care how many people say whatever they want to say. I ultimately have the power to not listen, veto what they say, or to choose something. I veto things that are not in line with my lifestyle. I veto things that are not in line with my values. I don't have to accept anything. It's a thought, it's a suggestion. I don't give a shit. People can say what they want to say, and the brain can say what it wants to say. I am the master. I choose, and I go. And that's what you should do. Subscribe on my channel, visit my channel, and go through the videos that you might be interested in. Mind@seekstruth.com is making it one step away to talk to me one-on-one on Skype and discuss what's concerning you. I'll talk to you soon. But we too, like the iceberg, have 1,000 times bigger powers that is not visible, and we must. Why? Is it something we're rambling on and I expect you to accept it? Or is there actually another power within us? Would you come and help me out? Okay. What I want you to do is put your hands underneath my arms and just lift me up. There we go. Okay, now, that's my physical part, right? Same thing, again, with that. Just want to see if there's any difference. Go ahead. Now, go ahead. Now, this, go ahead, when you're ready.
Go ahead.
So you see, this is different than what he was doing, and I'm not really doing anything. You convinced?
Yeah.
So are you guys convinced that there is something other than, thank you. Thank you very much.